He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation and trouble. By sending evil angels among them. He made a way to his anger. He spared not their soul from death. But gave their life over to the pestilence. And smote all the firstborn in Egypt. The chief of their strength in the tabernacles of Ham. But made his own people to go forth like sheep. And guided them in the wilderness like a flock. And he led them on safely, so that they feared not. But the sea overwhelmed their enemies. And he brought them to the border of his sanctuary. Even to this mountain which his right hand had purchased. He cast out the heathen also before them. And divided them an inheritance by line. And made the tribes of Israel to dwell in their tents. Yet they tempted and provoked the Most High God, and kept not his testimonies. But turned back and dealt unfaithfully like their fathers. They were turned aside like a deceitful bow. For they provoked him to anger with their high places. And moved him to jealousy with their graven images. When God heard this, he was wroth. And greatly abhorred Israel. so that he forsook the tabernacle of Shiloh, the tent which he placed among men, and delivered his strength into captivity, and his glory into the enemy's hand. He gave his people over also unto the sword, and was wroth with his inheritance. The fire consumed their young men, and their maidens were not given to marriage. Their priests fell by the sword, and their widows made no lamentation. Then the Lord awaked as one out of sleep, and like a mighty man that shouteth by reason of wine. And he smote his enemies in the hinder parts, he put them to a perpetual reproach. Moreover, he refused the tabernacle of Joseph, and chose not the tribe of Ephraim, but chose the tribe of Judah, the Mount Zion which he loved. And he built his sanctuary like high palaces, like the earth which he hath established forever. He chose David also his servant, and took him from the sheepfolds, from following the ewes great with young. He brought him to feed Jacob his people, and Israel his inheritance. So he fed them according to the integrity of his heart, and guided them by the skillfulness. Let me read that again. And guided them by the skillfulness of his hands,